There was some issues with a jumpy tack. Still trying to hunt down most of my issues. But you would think most of this shit would have gone away with the whole engine swap, but different engine, new carburetor, problems persist. Let's see, my tack wire is this one. It may be too close to the condenser wire or the solenoid. Oil pressure? Yeah, oil pressure. Fuck me. I think I might need to shorten these up a little bit. Little bit clusterfucky. That's weird. See, it's wet. That bolt. That one's dry. Yeah, that one's nice and dry. That one back there is like wet. I don't know where that's coming from either. Yeah, this looks decent. A little drippy. And you can see this is all blasted. This is all oily. I think because of that crack. No, everything is as it should be. Nothing's pinched on anything. This probably doesn't help. I don't know. I'm not sure. Probably should use some new plug wires. Run these a little differently. Shorten some of this business up. Some of this stuff's got a little extra on it. But it doesn't really need all that. I don't need all that. I don't need all that. I could shorten up a lot of this. Tubes are decent. A little crusty, but yeah, it's not too bad. I'm thinking I actually got to change the exhaust gaskets on the back. It's getting kind of loud again. But I don't remember if that's really good or not. I'll have to look at the video. I can't get in there really. Not too bad looking though. I know I don't have the windage plates and none of that crap. I do have this piece of tin work that goes right there. But yeah, it's still finalizing everything and just being busy, I haven't had time to fit it. Plus I'd have to pull the J-tube off, the preheater tube. Not bad though. It's kind of weird, I was driving and I just noticed that my tack was like flashing. The shift light was flashing. When I looked down, I'm cruising. It didn't seem like it was missing or misfiring any more than it normally is. But the tack was just jumping from like $2,000 all the way up to like 4. It was just like bouncing all over the place. I'm not sure if that was the tack or just something with the signal wire picking up something from something else possibly. I'm thinking that's really what it was, is the signal wire, the tack signal wire is just too close to something else. It's probably too close to the plug wires, and it was reading the coil fire and then individual coil pulses, just going crazy. I don't know. Horn button. Well, still works. Anybody need some scrap metal? Well, everything's been working pretty good. Just checking stuff out, really. This is just a mess in here. I need to get another fuse box. And we've scrounged down a few parts. Well, I found another cap and rotor and threw those on there because I couldn't actually remember when the last time was I'd even changed the one on that distributor. And then next project, this rat's nest. Yeah, it does crank, and I was getting spark a little bit last time I messed with it, but not a whole lot. I messed around with this thing yesterday and changed some parts. I just wanted to see if the tack was still doing its weird flying up and down business. I started really good. There's the old cap. I think the old cap is actually aluminum. Look, it's like aluminum or something. The one I have on there now actually has copper slugs instead of these aluminum doodads. It's pretty chill pill. That doesn't seem to be jumping. Because for real, I would even just be idling, and it would be going like all the way up here, and triggering the shift light, blinking at me. Seems fine now. Huh? It is still kind of sputtery and stuff, but I think a lot of that is the exhaust gaskets on the J-tubes on the front of the engine, back of the engine, whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to see if I could catch this thing doing the jump and tack business, but seems fine. Well, tried to make a video, but there's nothing wrong. How you like that? Sometimes I just don't have stuff to really make a video on. You know, whether I'm just broke and don't really have the money to buy stuff to do, or sometimes there's just not really anything really wrong. Actually, I need to get another one of these fuse boxes to replace this one, because it's got the one input and it goes to all of them. This one is for the key, this one is constant, but some of these things are like looped through. So like it has the supply coming in, goes through a fuse, comes out, and then I need another one so it goes back through another fuse. So too many fuses. Sometimes it doesn't like to crank. You're next. I've still been thinking about maybe taking one of these guys too, and the guts are pretty pretty gooey in them. So I got the little one, and I got that real big one. But I was thinking about trying to put sort of a modern filter inside of one of these, whether it's one of those like the cone one I have, or something else. Super gooey. This one actually, I really like this one because the Beetle used to be a white car, so that like the dash is white, the inside of the wheel wells are white, but it's like a hidden white, and this thing is just crusty enough and got some white on it. It looks really good. It's kind of big. Plus it's a little bit more roomy. It'll be a little easier to try to squish a filter in here or something. Yeah, these were those. What do they stuff these with, like coconut fuzz and shit? And you just put oil in the bottom of them. It's actually not too bad. Yeah, it's got some chunky stuff, but I mean, it's kind of just like pulling air, you know, past the oil. Yeah, I might try to put more of a modern filter in one of them bad boys. Maybe.